Okay, so I'm here with my returning guest, Michelle. She comes a long distance, and I cut her hair a few years ago. Her problem is that she's frustrated with her curly hair. She had it cut about a month ago, and what's been happening with your hair, Michelle? It's been getting frizzy. And she's got nice weight to it, yeah, and so listening to what she needed in her consultation, she was saying that it was just getting like too big, right? Too big and too frizzy. My observations are is that the previous haircut, if you see this, the ends are just, they've been texturized. My probably best educated professional guess would be is that she maybe previously had a haircut where the thinners were used. The thinners aren't bad. It's just with Michelle's hair texture, her hair responds better when there's a little bit more of a blunter line. So if we click, oh, there you go. See where, like right here? So yes, definitely she must have been thinned out on the ends. So what's going to be better for her natural curly hair is to actually clean that up. And if I put a more horizontal weight line down on the bottom, I can get rid of those little wisps. What winds up happening with curly hair is if you create wisps, well, the hair on the inside is still curly, and then the hair on the bottom too is curly. Well, it doesn't have much weight to it, so it's still gonna curl, but it's gonna be much finer, and then it's gonna get fuzzy, and then it just gets really frustrating. So what I had suggested to Michelle was a technique that I had learned a few years back when I was educating for Redken, and it's actually vertical layering, because she was very concerned about her hair not getting bigger. If I was going to cut her hair and wanted to expand it and make it bigger, which we don't want, well, in that case I would be pulling her hair out this way, and if you do that, that's just going to expand it, make it really big. We don't want that. So I had explained to Michelle that what I wanted to do was a technique that's more freehand, and explained to her that when she maybe goes to get a haircut again, that if the hairstylist isn't familiar with this technique, that her haircut not be misunderstood, that it's uneven. This is done more visually, but the big important thing is that the sections are done vertically in vertical panels. What happens is when you do it vertically, what it's going to do is internally it's going to reduce the bulk on the inside. So I'll take a section now, and then what I'm going to do is you also too need to be mindful of the curl pattern. I explain to my curly hair clients that their curly hair is almost like a ribbon. So with the hair keeping that in mind, and if it's like a ribbon, I'm going to start down lower, down here, and I'm actually just lightly taking that away. Now that's not slide cutting. Slide cutting, I would just go like that, and I would just slide my scissors down. But that's not what I'm doing. I'm actually taking the scissors and just moving my thumb and keeping my my other blade stationary, and then I just gently talk my scissors down her hair. So that's what I had done on the other side. The other important thing is that I'm going to be doing it internally, and so when I start dropping this layer down to the point where her top layer is completely down, I'm not going to be doing a lot of this technique on the top, because if we do that on the top, then we're going to create this short layer, and I certainly don't want her to like have a curly helmet. So these I hope are just some useful tips, and thanks for coming back.
Thank you.